Okay, so it's astrology time. Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. And today is Tuesday. It's the penultimate day, one of my favorite words, of 2025. We're going to be getting into 2026 on Thursday. So it's Tuesday and got some astrology for you. The moon's going to be in Taurus all day long, and she's focused for the most part. For the most part. We've got only two aspects today. We've got a moon that's going to be... she's sextile? Yeah, I think she's sextile with Aries. Yes, she is. So moon trine Aries. There we go. So moon trine Aries early in the morning. So this is going to give us some pretty much what we were lacking yesterday. If we didn't get quite through that focused moon stuff and we found ourselves struggling, then, that will help us get to where we need to be to take advantage of some that Taurus focus on getting stuff done, that earth sign energy that I mentioned yesterday. Now, she's also going to be sextile Jupiter at 6:27 in the evening, and that's going to play into something totally different. That retrograde Jupiter in Cancer is telling us to, not only do we want to be defensive, but we got to be a little bit more on guard because there's certain things that are starting to happen. Seasonal illnesses and stuff like that are starting to creep up. Now, the astrology is telling us to be very cautious, okay? We had to cancel our family get-together due to illness. There's several members of the family that are not doing so well. Thankfully, it's not me, okay? And I want to avoid that, so I was just like, yeah, we should not do that because that would be good. And then, Mercury square Saturn seems to be messing with travel as well, okay? Planes that need parts, accidents, bad driving conditions, all that stuff, right? Astrology with that Jupiter retrograde sextile, the moon is telling us to be cautious. There's some caution in there, right? We also have that Saturn thing blocking things up, right? But think about it. Retrograde Jupiter is telling us just to watch out for our health, our health, our house, whatever it is that's important to us, that forms the basis of what it is that we're able to go out and do, okay? Now, keep your guard up at home, all right? So increase your hand washing. That's one way to go around it, right? Yeah. We just got to make sure we're doing that and staying away from places that we know where sick people are congregating, right? Now, today's keyword is determination, unless you work in a hospital, in which case you're going to be masking up, I guess. And our color is verdigris. That greenish coppery tone. Yes, so distractions have been commanding attention lately. Oh boy, have they ever. Retrospectives, roundups, news stories, and sports have all been vying for our attention. Our person of the year, our band, whatever it is of the year. Okay, so we're feeling like our wells are going to run dry, right? We're feeling like that. Winter always brings a scarcity mindset to the table. Right? What if you run out? What if we don't have enough food? What if it's not warm? What if it gets too cold? What if the power goes out, right? Storms and the like. Businesses slow down, and food prices, they tend to go up during the winter. We need to combat this mindset not only with intentions, but with actions, okay? Use the tools at your disposal to try and automate as many responses to things that you can possibly muster. And do something nice for yourself, okay? Seriously, do something nice. Get out of that scarcity mindset. Just spend a little bit, okay? You'll bring it back. That's how the energy works, the green energy. It's a continuum. We have to spend it in order to receive it. So let's do this. It's slow and steady is the path that Taurus likes best, okay? And the moon in Taurus is going to reflect that. We need to focus on a goal, right? Wave that red cape or whatever it is and set our sights on completing it today. And make sure that we're doing it serially, right? In other words, make sure you address one item completely before moving on to another. Don't jump. Jumping is not productive. It's not a Taurus thing. That's not part of the flow for today. Remember that you control the pace. And we're in a mood to expand our non-work-related offerings today. So make sure you're paying attention to how you feel about any challenges that you tend to encounter, okay, especially in your creative work, right? What kind of signals are you receiving? Make note of these impressions and feelings, okay? This is one of your most important keys to staying productive, is finding out what it is that's making you feel not productive, or what is it that's making you feel like you have to change something up, or whatever it is that you have to do, okay? I hope that makes sense. R. This is going to be short, and it's going to be short for, well, I always say it's going to be short, and it's not short. So anyway, in 1967, the Beatles released Hello, Goodbye as a single, and it goes number one and stays number one for 3 weeks. All right? And in 1937, one John Hartford, okay? He is an American country and bluegrass banjo fiddler and singer-songwriter. He's the guy that wrote Gentle on My Mind, a television fixture back in the 70s. He was born in New York City in 1937, and he died in 2001, and that's all I have for you. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate everybody showing me some love and stuff like that. Everywhere, okay, on all the platforms. Really do appreciate that. Let's sum it up. Our color. What's our color? Verdigris. And what's our keyword? Determination. You got to be determined to get through that stuff, right? That Taurus determination. And that's all I have for you. Today is a 4. Happy astrocatting.